Hey guys, it's Ep5 here and welcome back to episode 5 of my Tottenham career mode. Now in today's episode we've got two very big matches to play. The first of which is against Leverkusen in the Champions League, and after that we've got a game in just 3 days time against Manchester City in the league. So two really big games to play, the first of which is going to be the one that we're going to put our strongest team out for, because in the last game that we played in the Champions League group stages we lost to Monaco. So we've got to try and get ourselves 3 points now, otherwise we're going to be at risk of going out of the Champions League in the group stage. And our target is to get into the semi-finals, which is quite a difficult target to do in your first season. So we've got to really try and push through in the Champions League, hopefully get ourselves a win in today's episode. And yeah, before we get into things, if we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or just haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And this is the side I'm going to go with for the game against Leverkusen. Lloris starting in goal, Alderweireld, Dyer and Vertonghen in defence. In front of that, Dembele and Wanyama. And we've also got Eriksen, and we've got Lamar as well playing in behind Harry Kane with Kyle Walker and Danny Rose on the wing. So we'll wait and see how that goes. Dele Alli's dropped for this game just because we've got a game against Man City, so I've got to preserve a couple of our key players, and he is one of them that is preserved for this match. Yeah, let's get on with the game. Let's see how we get on. Hopefully get ourselves 3 points. Just playing 2 games in today's episode. As I've mentioned in previous episodes, I'm having to pre-record these now, and I've got quite a lot of videos to pre-record, so they're being shortened slightly to sometimes around 15 minutes or maybe even under that. So hopefully you guys are okay with that, but it's only for a couple of weeks and it will be back to normal after that. Here we go. It's an away match at Leverkusen. It's going to be a tough game, this one. We're expecting another challenge here. We've got to beat Leverkusen, though, after a disappointing result against Monaco last episode, or the episode before maybe. So we've got to make sure we get ourselves 3 points. That is key here, because we've got to give ourselves a chance of getting out of the group stage. Danny Rose looking to set off an attack. Harry Kane has to make the right run. He hasn't quite managed to, and he gets hacked down. Easy free kick. Dembele going to deliver into hopefully a good area here. We're going to try and get hold of Wanyama to get on the end of this one. Good delivery in. I think it's just a little bit behind Wanyama. He still wins it. It's easy save by Leno. Well played, Harry Kane. On to Lamar. Bit of pace now in behind Harry Kane. Can he get behind the defence as well? Doesn't have much support. A lot of Leverkusen players around him. Looking for a cross now here, Lamar. Into Harry Kane. Oh, he's off the post. And it's followed up by, I think, Wanyama. But he couldn't find the back of the net. Hits the side net. He really got opportunity for us. Sadly, though, couldn't quite finish it off. Lamar into Harry Kane. Harry Kane's going to turn and shoot. For some reason on his right foot, it had to be saved by Leno, though, out for a corner. Another good opportunity for us, starting to increase the pressure on them a little bit now. Eric Dyer's in there, wins the header again, saved by Leno, making it pretty easy for him at the moment. We're going to make an early change here with about 10 minutes left of the first half. We're going to be taking off Danny Rose, who's got a bit of an injury. We'll bring on Nkudu, who's hopefully going to replace him and do a similar sort of job on the left-hand side. It's a shame to do that, but hopefully the injury's not going to be too bad to Danny Rose. Oh, ball through. Xavi Hernandez this time finishes past from Lloris. It's 1-0 and they've managed to put themselves in front a couple of minutes before half-time. Frustrating to have conceded so late on in the first half. We were in control for most of it as well, but just a good bit of passing play that's found a way through our defence. Don't really know who's made the mistake. That might well be number 15. Is that Eric Dyer? He comes inside too far for some reason and leaves a great gap for Xavi Hernandez to put a shot past Lloris. A really simple one for them. It's 1-0, a couple of minutes left of the first half, and I think we might have picked up an injury a second ago to Dembele, possibly. It's half-time. We're still losing the game 1-0. I think we'll take Dembele off as a bit of a precaution. We're also going to switch Eric Dyer out from that centre-back position to the right-hand side of centre-back. Just a slight tweak to hopefully get him out of the way of Xavi Hernandez a little bit. He's not been able to deal with him properly, so we'll move him over. Alderweireld will play at centre-back. Dembele is going to come off, and I think the only option we have is to bring on Dele Alli and see whether he'll slot in there okay. That means we've had to make 2 changes, and we're only at half-time at the moment. We might well make the third, and probably will make the third, to be honest, around the 60th minute. Lamar looking through to Harry Kane. Great opportunity on his left foot. Harry Kane saved by the goalkeeper. Really good strike for him, but sadly couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Needed an equaliser there early on. That would have been a nice start to the second half. Didn't happen, but we're still very much on top, I think, in this game. Harry Kane still going through here, looking to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker onto Lamar to shoot. Oh, off the post again. How many times in the last few episodes has that happened? We just can't seem to get the ball in the back of the net at the moment. It's the 60th minute, and it's a really good chance for Lamar. Just tries to side foot it. I wanted laces through it into the bottom right-hand corner. Doesn't happen, and I think we'll make the final change for us. Okay, final change. Son is going to come on. That means we'll take off Christian Eriksen, and we're going to change the formation to a 3-1-4-2. We'll wait and see how that goes. Of course, Lamar and Dele Alli not in great positions, really. Lamar in particular, but we'll wait and see how they get on for the remainder of this game. That's our final change. 30 minutes left. Got to try and find 1 or 2 goals. We need 2 goals, ideally. It's unbelievable that Leno's made 5 saves. Lloris has made 0 in this match, yet they are winning. Fresh legs from Nkudu, looking to try and get past Tar. He needs somebody in the middle. We've gone 2 strikers to try and get that, but it hasn't quite worked. On to Lamar. Can he finish this one off? It's a good strike this time, saved well by Leno again. Out for another corner. It's happened a lot of the time. Exactly the same thing's happening at the moment. Just getting corners every time. Need to get some goals. Son playing it short to Lamar this time round. Good ball in. Dele Alli's in there. Can't win it. Harry Kane back to Dele Alli. He tries a shot but scuffs it. Nkudu with another strike, another block. Another corner. 20 minutes to go. Still partly on the pressure. Still can't get a goal though. Good delivery in. Eric Dyer's there this time and we've got the goal that we needed. It's a late arrival from Eric Dyer. He gets the equaliser. Around 20 minutes to go now to try and get ourselves a winner. Eric Dyer, of all people, cropping up and heading into the back of the net. Really good little header. No one was marking him, and we're back on level terms. It's actually gone down as an own goal for Toprak. Didn't even notice the touch. Oh no, what a pass through. Eric Dyer's got the wrong side of him again. Finding a way through Eric Dyer. There's just over 10 minutes left here. Bayer Leverkusen with a chance. They've not had many in this second half. Bellarani to deliver. Got to clear it away with Eric Dyer, and we should do. Harry Kane going to hold it up for Son for a counter-attack. Couldn't take the ball on his stride, but he's got it now. He's got it in front of him. One more man to beat. Son going to fake shot inside. Still going. Son. Again, Leno saves it. Just such a good goalkeeper that we can't seem to score past him at all in this game. I know we've got 1 goal, but we certainly should have had more. Another delivery in this time. Doesn't find anyone. I think that'll probably be it for this match. It's getting very close to that stage of the game now anyway. Harry Kane wins it. Can't pick out anyone else because there's no other support on the pitch. It's finished 1-1. Don't know why we've ended up with 5 at the back there. That's not the way we should be playing. It's a 3 at the back. And that should be pretty clear by the formation, but it doesn't seem like they're wanting to play like that. The game's finished 1-1, and it's a point, which obviously helps us. It's not a loss as well, but we should have taken more from the game. Look at the amount of shots we've had. Just couldn't get as many on target, and a lot of them being saved. A lot of good chances being saved by Leno. We've come away from that game with more injuries than goals. Danny Rose is out for 5 days with a bruised shoulder, so not so bad. And we've got Moussa Dembele with a sprained ankle after 3 weeks, so not too bad, those injuries. We've obviously had worse before, but certainly okay for now. But sad to see Dembele out for 3 weeks. Okay, so in between episodes, I decided to offer some contracts out to Marcus Edwards and Cameron Carter-Vickers. He's accepted his, but Marcus Edwards declined and wants a greater squad role. I think I just gave him a future first-team player, to be honest, but I am going to offer him a very similar sort of contract yet again. I think I offered him 10 grand a week, in fact, just to convince him with a 3-year deal, and we'll go with, I think, sporadic first-team player. I don't think I gave him that last time. We've also got some monthly scouting updates as well, the first of them actually for some of the countries that we're now scouting. We'll have a look at some French players here. Anybody? No, really poor set of French players. English players, can they be any better? Yeah, I got 1 there already. Got to try and get some more into our youth academy. Not a very big academy though. I think we've got 3 players or something. Pablo Escobar, one of our scouts. Still can't believe that name. He's been scouting Belgium. Let's see what he brings us. And so far, not particularly great. I want potentials to be in at least 90 overall, so it doesn't quite fit that one. But this guy does, which is good news. Already a value of 400,000. He certainly looks a good player. Shame he doesn't have a face. Okay, on to the game against Man City now. This is a side I'm going to go with. It's not that changed, to be totally honest. There's only really the changes from the injuries. I think also Wimmer comes in for Eric Dyer as well. But Lloris starts in goal. Wimmer, Alderweireld and Vertonghen in defence. Ginter and Wanyama in midfield. Eriksson playing just in front of them, with Ali playing in behind Harry Kane. Son on the left-hand side. Cal Walker on the right-hand side. The good thing about this Tottenham team is all the staminas are really high, so we don't actually have to make that many changes most of the time, despite the last game being 3 days ago. This is the bench I've gone with Eric Dyer, Trippier, Winks, Sissoko, Nkudu, Lamela, and also Gray there on the bench as well. Giving us a bit more pace. He'll probably come on actually at some point during this game. Struggling with Harry Kane towards the end of that match with a bit of a lack of pace, to be honest with him. But we'll wait and see how he gets on against Manchester City. It's a home game. It's another game that we need to try and win, especially after a little bit of a dip in performances in recent matches. Just lacking the finishers really at the moment. But we're currently 4th in the league, which isn't so bad. 11 points from the first 6 games. And we're not too far behind the other teams in front of us. Man City so far have actually ended up in 17th position. So we've got to really try and beat them, even though they've got so much quality on the side. They're certainly not in a particularly good streak of form. Okay, here we go for the final game of today's episode. It's at home against Manchester City. Got to get ourselves a win here. Got to get back to playing better football. We started to play quite well when we first tried the 3 at the back. I remember the game against Liverpool that we played. We were absolutely fantastic in that match. We just haven't quite pushed on from there. Haven't got the consistency just yet. Hopefully we can start doing that a little bit in this game against Man City. First glance at the team, it doesn't seem like they're starting a full-strength side with Fernando and Nolito starting this game. Okay, slight change of tactics here. I'm not quite happy with how we've set up to be honest against Man City. We're struggling a little bit. We're 20 minutes in. We're going to change the formation to a 5-2-3. We're going to see how it goes. Son will play on the right-hand side, Eriksen on the left-hand side, Dele Alli and Wanyama in midfield. We'll see how Villa gets on at left-back. Of course, it's just slight changes to the team as opposed to substitutes. I don't really want to be making subs 20 minutes in, but certainly not happy about the way we've started. Not quite as good as I'd hoped. Christian Eriksen going to go for a slightly different sort of free kick. Going to try and pick out Ginter if we can. Ginter's there, and he gets on the end of it. It's 1-0. Love a good set piece, and it's Ginter that gets himself a goal here. Nods it past, I think, is it Joe? No, it's not Joe Hart in goal. Calio Bravo, I think, in goal. Joe Hart will be out on loan. We're 26 minutes in. It's 1-0. Ginter there scoring his first goal, I think, for the club, which is nice to see. But a lovely little dink in there by Christian Eriksen. And a nice little header as well from Ginter. No problem putting that one past the goalkeeper. And look at this for a little chip. Really good stuff. Brilliant movement. Past the goalkeeper with ease. It's 1-0. Son on to Harry Kane. Can he play it back to Son? He's still going here. Needs another pass. We don't really have anyone at all to pass to at the moment. Kyle Walker going to put in a cross. And that one's gone miles into the air. Dele Alli will try and get it, but he can't. Half-time, winning the game 1-0. At the moment, a decent performance since we made those changes 20 minutes into the formation. Starting to play much better, starting to open them up a little bit, but just a little bit worried about the lack of pace going forward. It's always a struggle if you don't have pace. You've got to be able to break teams down in other ways than just by passing. So that's a little bit of a worry, but the actual formation is certainly working much better. But like I say, my only concern, lack of pace, and at times there was a lack of width as well. That's why I made the change, but seems to be improving a bit. Eriksen onto Wanyama. Wanyama now going to play it onto Son. Can he pick out Harry Kane in the middle? Harry Kane's in there, connects with it, and it's 2-0. Much better start from us there. Really quick start, fantastic delivery in. Harry Kane with a goal 5 minutes into the second half. Makes it 2-0, and exactly the start that we needed to have as well. Got the second goal, gives us some nice breathing room, and it means that we can now settle a little bit and start to play some even better football, hopefully. We've got to try and kick on as well. I'm still after a third goal. I want to try and get as many goals as possible here against Man City. And a really good header beats his man to it, 2-0. Okay, about 30 minutes to go now. Lamela, Gray and Sissoko all come on. Wanyama's going to come off, and we'll also take off Harry Kane and Eriksen. Just give those other players an opportunity to get a bit of game time here. I was going to bring on Harry Winks, but I didn't really want to have to risk it. I wanted to go with some trusted players for such an important game that we've got to still try and win and make sure we can add to the scoreline as well. Dele Alli through to Andre Gray. Running through, can he beat Kolarov and put a finish past? Bravo, he has done. What a fantastic finish that is. 3-0, Andre Gray. For a second I was panicking that he was going to be caught up by Kolarov, but he showed his pace and he slotted it home. Off the bench, he's only been on the pitch a few minutes, and he's made it 3-0. Decent little finish on his left foot, and he is now added to the scoreline further. Looking like a convincing win now against City. Yes, well played, Kyle Walker. Still going into Son. Now a chance for Sissoko, gets blocked. A really good chance for us as well. Starting to, I was about to say, turn on the style a little bit, but then that happened. Blazed over into the stands, maybe even out of the stadium to a horrible strike. Wasn't even intentional, but still remains 3-0, a few minutes to go now. Final chance, I think, for Man City here is going to be Lito to deliver a corner. Got to clear this one away. John Stones is allowed to take a shot and scores. Oh no, awful marking in the middle. Just got to get in front of him, just allows him to take a touch and then shoot as well. Don't know why he's running to Pep Guardiola in the 94th minute, because they are still losing 3-1. And there's no hope for them coming back at all. It's a shame not to get the it's a shame not to get the clean sheet. We got the 3 points, and that's the main thing. But yeah, such a shame to not have got away with a clean sheet there. Just a couple of minutes left of the game as well. That's it. We've won the match 3-1. It's 3 points in the bag for us, and hopefully should help us move up the league table, depending on the other results from the teams around us. And yeah, that's a good result for us to end the episode on. Before we end the episode, though, we're going to do some player drills. Exact same players that have been training up over the last few episodes now. Let's see how we get on this week. Hopefully some progress. Harry Winks going up to 73 overall, and 1 or 2 attributes of the other players go up as well. But good news for Harry Winks. He should get some more game time, hopefully, in the next couple of episodes. So that's everything for today's episode. You can see we finished the episode in 3rd place. We've gone up 1 position. The teams in front of us, though, are on the same amount of points, but with a game in hand. So we'll probably see them increase their points tally in the next episode at some stage. But like I say, that's everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and 100 likes, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the channel, or just maybe haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.